Hey everybody, this is Christ Plug. Sorry about sorry about the late video. I was making it trying to make it earlier, but I had to do this live because of some messed up camera business. Not recording my full video. As a matter of fact, recording less than a minute of it. But yeah, so on with today's video. So do you want to know what God's real opinion of you is? Do you want to know what God really thinks of you? If your answer is yes, well, whether it is or not, you're on the Christbook channel. Well, then you come to the right place as well as many others. Just to name a few of the people that teach truth: Rob Weil, Christ Saved Everyone, aka Jason, our brother. You can go to Martin Zender. You could go to Michael L. Knotts, Justice Channel, Rest and Grace, and so on. And with that being said, um, the answer is this. To answer to your question, does Christ love you? Does God love you? Yes and yes. God sent Christ to die for you. And I know you heard this all before. I know you all heard this before. So have we. So, here's the thing. No strings attached. You don't have to love him. As a matter of fact, you could not like him and he'd still love you. God has no condition whatsoever for him to love you. God does not discriminate his love for any race, any gender, any creed, anybody. Even according to Acts, God loves the nice little boy and little girl down the street, the murderer in an insane asylum put on death row. He even loves dictators. He loves all his creation. That being said, he loves you too. And I also wanted you to I'm assuming you've dropped the church doctrine you've learned for unbelievers. For unbelievers. Assuming you dropped the church doctrine you've learned for a second, assuming you've dropped free will, hell, and the Trinity for a second, assuming you dropped the traditional grandest nothing bullshit that man has worked up for a second, assuming you dropped all that for a second, you've just heard something that they will never say, that they will never dream to say. That you are loved unconditionally? Yes. That you are prized in God's eyes? Yes. That God's at peace with the world? Peace with the world? Yes. Excuse me, my name. But you wouldn't know that. Nobody would know that because of what's being put out. This poison that's going out, saying that God loves you only if you do this. God loves you only if you do that. Oh, you better love him or else. That's some obviously not only some bullshit, but it's also a satanic lie taught by the church's traditional methods of indoctrination. So, yeah, God loves you. Nothing you could take from that, but well, nothing you could add to it. Rather, nothing you could add to it, and you could just take that love and run with it. That's what I want you to do right now. That's my challenge for you. It's not a challenge. I hope you do it, but yeah, yeah, just take God's love and run with it. So yeah, grace and peace. Love y'all. This is Christ Plug signing out. Grace and peace.